So on our first projects, we got into the basics of recording and editing. First step is getting new tracks into our setup. How can I create new tracks? So in Pro Tools, one thing to remember on the test is the menus are very intuitive. So just say the question out loud. So for instance, how do I create a new track? It's in the track menu. So here we are in the track menu, and then we go to new, or on a Mac, you could hit Command-Shift-N, Control-Shift-N on a PC. And note that this is different than creating a new session, which we did in the previous video. In this project, we introduced two new track types. The first is the audio track, which has the audio wave type symbol on it. Audio tracks can pass audio, they can record audio, and they can also store it so we can have access to editing features. You also learned about an auxiliary input. So these can pass audio, but they cannot store it. These are used for consolidating multiple audio channels, like how we took all of our dialogue and put it through one dialogue bus. The auxiliary input is signified by a downward arrow symbol. The last track you saw was the master fader. This is where all of your tracks get summed together as one unit, and this is just a safety measure which allows you to turn things down if things get too loud. This is signified by this Greek E symbol. You were introduced to three different window types. The first is the edit window. This is where you see all of your clips, and this is where you would be able to do your editing. Then you have your mix window. Your mix window looks like an audio mixing console. It has faders where you can adjust levels. And if you're wondering where to find these, of course, what menu would I find my windows? I would find them in my Windows menu. And there it is, mix and edit. This has a key command that toggles back and forth between these two. It is Command equals on a Mac, Control equals on a PC. In this project, we learned about recording too. We learned that you have to arm the track locally, and then you can see your levels. The only way you can adjust your levels is from the interface itself. As you can see, if I have this down all the way, I'm not changing my levels at all. So this needs to be done on the actual hardware interface, like maybe an SSL2 Plus or a Focusrite Scarlett or something like that. So once we have the track armed, we went up to our third window. This window is called your transport. It can also be accessed in your window menu. Second step in recording, arm the transport with the red circle key. To get the transport moving forward, you would hit the green play key with the triangle on it, or you can use the space bar. And then to stop, same deal. You can either hit this blue square button, or you can hit the space bar to stop. There are a few alternate ways to start recording, which most people don't have access to, but unfortunately they're still in the test. 3 on the numeric keypad, hitting Command spacebar on a Mac, Control spacebar on a PC, or hitting F10 are all alternative ways to start recording. In the upper left-hand corner, we learned about the modes. We learned about shuffle, which is the one in the red. We used this to take out mistakes. So we can highlight over an area, hit delete, and then it collapses over towards the beginning. Shuffle mode also allows us to reorder things, and then it will collapse together. The key command for shuffle is F1. We also used slip mode, which is the green one. In slip mode, if we were to delete something, it would leave a space in between. This also allows us to move clips freely, and then they will stay where I place them. We got introduced to the editorial tools. The first one was the trim tool. Believe it or not, that is supposed to be a razor blade, and this only allows you to cut off the beginning or the end only. Not a very useful tool. And the key command for this is F6. We learned about the Selector tool. The Selector tool has a picture of a waveform on it with a little bit of it selected. This allows you to highlight part of a clip for deleting it, or it allows you to take your cursor and move it to different places. To highlight a clip, you would double click. To highlight everything on a track, you would triple click. The key command for this is F7. Then you have your grabber tool, which has a hand on it. This allows you to highlight a clip and move it with a single click. If you double click, then you can name the clip if you want. The key command for the grabber tool is F8.